Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So July, I am doing Christmas in July, and I started in June a new series, a Monday series, where every Monday of the month I do something different. So we are on the 4th Monday of the month. That means it is a Funfold Monday card. So this is for July 24th, the 4th Monday of the month, 2023, which I did not put down here, but I'm sure we all know. Woo. So I'm going to move the whiteboard. I do have a sample for this card. Wait till you see this. I saw this card, well, a similar card like this on Pinterest. So it opens up and it pulls out. Isn't that gorgeous? So let's go over what you're going to need. And yes, this is the One Horse Open Sleigh paper I've been playing with. Out of one sheet, 6x6 sheet, this is all I have left. I think I did pretty darn good with using up my paper. I put a little strip there on the envelope. It is a beautiful card. So we're going to have to do some work here on screen. I can't do it all on this one. So, but I did do a sample. So we're gonna set that aside. We are using the Perched in a Tree, and the only thing we're using right now is I've been concentrating on these Mondays on the sentiment. So we're gonna be wishing you abundant joy and peace, which I already have out. So, and let's go over where I got this. I saw this on Pinterest, and it is from Linda's Stampin' Escape. Is the original card. I did change just a few things. So like I said, we're using Perched in a Tree. The DSP is the One Horse Open Sleigh. This is the piece I chose to use. And for our card base, it is Pool Party at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. That means it opens hot dog style, long and skinny. So that is our card base. Now this one, I'm going to tell you, the measurements are not quite right. I should really get a ruler. I forgot about this. You have to trim this down. If I kept it at her measurements, it would not sit hidden in here. So I just trimmed it down. So I'm going to tell you what the measurements are now, because I wrote down the wrong ones. It was easier, though, just to do it for measurements and cut it. So the actual measurements here are by 8. That's, let's see, card base. What is this one? Soft succulent, 4 by 5 1/4. That's not even close, guys. So let's just rewrite that layer down there. Okay, so the card base is 4 1/4 by 11. The inside basic white, oh, here it is. So it says it is 5 1/4 by 8. Maybe I still did it. Let's see. It is not 5 1/4. It could be, though, if we trimmed it down. So I guess we could trim it down to 5 1/4. We'll do it this way. We'll make it simple for everybody. We'll trim this down to 5 1/4. It's just going to make it a little bit smaller on the inside of the card, which should be fine. Let's take a look. All right, that will work still. That will work still. So this piece is 5 1/4 this way by 8, scored at 4, and then it's 6, and you just make it go like so. Okay? That's for the inside of the card. Now for the extra pieces I did, look at that, I didn't even put this. So we're gonna go layer number 1. I wrote it down on a different piece of paper. I didn't write it in my book. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and this is in soft succulent because I don't have Lost Lagoon, so my next best thing is that one. So our DSP layer needs to be cut to 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm going to show you how I cut that. This piece is going to go just like so, and we can glue. We're going to put that piece aside. We can glue I'll show you the layering circle dies in a second. This piece is being difficult, so we're going to make it go sideways. There's my notes. So we are going to glue this down, but you don't want to glue the center. So we are going to go around the outside a couple of times, because we're going to be using a layering circle to cut a circle out of the inside of the card. Scoot that away. So this is the front here that we just glued that on. Now we need to get this, we want this to be the center of the card. So what I did is, this is 6 by 6, so I took a little pencil and I marked the halfway point. Then I took 1 1/8 inch off of each end to start with, because we're gonna take it down to 3 1/4. It's a little bigger than that, but this was the best I could come up with. So we're gonna take it to 1 1/8 off of this side. This is gonna give us a strip for our envelope and a strip for the inside of our cards. So there's 1 1/8. Now we're gonna look at it here. Close that down. You can see you don't need to go really any further than that. It gives you that nice little 1/8 of an inch border. So then what I did is I took, what is it, 1 inch off of one of these. Which one is this from? I'm like, oh, 1 inch. I took it off at the bottom. Let's measure this just to make sure. Yes. So I'm going to erase my pencil line because I'm going to keep that at the top. And I'm going to take that inch off of the bottom. Right there. I can still use these on a card. I'm going to keep them. And then see how nice and pretty that is. I can already tell I got a little too much on that side, but it's gonna be fine. Nobody really is gonna notice it but you and me, because I pointed it out to you. So we are now going to glue this down, but only the outside. I don't want anything on the inside. So I'm gonna go a little bit there. Another little bit, and I'm going to glue this down. Now this is a gorgeous card just like this. Yes, it is. But now we're going to use those layering circle dies. So you're going to have to bear with me, as I'm going to have to get up and go to the die cutting machine. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. So here's my bits and bobs and pieces. Okay, so I've already cut for myself one of the largest scallop circles. This is a 3-inch scallop circle. I've cut one of those. Then I cut myself a frame using this one, like so. And this circle, which is 2 3/4. So that's how I got the frame. All right. Now I'm going to take this is, well, if the cutting edge, it's 2 3/4 inch circle. This is from the inside. I'm going to keep that. I am going to lay this here and I am going to cut. So actually I'm going to bring it up a bit and I'm going to go run this through the die cut machine, and it's going to take me like 2 or 3 times because I got so much hard stuff here. So bear with me here. Cutting plate, please. Trying to bring that into the center. I just don't like putting my machine on my desk. Hopefully I get it the first time through. We'll see. Last time I had to take it out. I'm going to show you. So here, this is what I had to do last time too. There's one. That's the DSP. and it didn't quite go through this one, and I didn't want to force it, but all I'm going to do is pop this back in and run it one more time. Almost there, guys. Yep, got it. All right. So, gonna have to turn it this way. So there's that one, and it's gonna give me 3 circles. This one and this one. I'm gonna keep this one because I want to make this a bit sturdier. So oh no, sorry, I don't, well, I did. I really don't need to though. I can save these. So these 3 are going to go in my little dish of die cuts and punches. This one here is going to get glued onto the solid scallop circle. So I'm just going to take some glue. Maybe. Big old swirl there. Get that into the center. Now we can turn my card around. So I can put my dies up for the moment, now that you've seen them. And I have me a nice frame, which I really liked. So the trick with this though is you're gonna see some of this on the outside. Keep your glue to the very edge of the scallops. I don't want any glue on the center. All right, I'm gonna open this up and then place it where I want it. I'm gonna look over, I'm gonna adjust it a little, try to get it as even there as possible. I am really happy with that. So next piece, this is that inner piece of our card. We're going to take this and we are going to glue it down and then give it a snip. There's no need to measure it. I'm just going to, oh, inky me. Of course it is me. Let's see. Love how I measure things, don't you? Okay, pick that up. Gonna tap it down. Got a little excess on that glue there. Use my glue scissors and snip this off. And we got a nice little added benefit. Now we're going to stamp our sentiment, which is wishing you abundant joy and peace. Just trying to kind of find the center. Beautiful. Oh, and we should stamp our, did I stamp our envelope on the last one? No, but we will right now, won't we? Yes, we will. We're going to go with the same sentiment in the bottom here. Let me grab the other envelope while I'm at it. Now, if I had Lost Lagoon, I would have used Lost Lagoon, as that is one of the colors. But as it is, I don't have it. Let's finish off our envelope. And all we're going to do is take this piece of DSP and do the same thing and glue it to the side of the envelope. all matchy-matchy here, right? All right. I'm thinking it needs a little bit more glue. Don't want anything coming up here, so I'm gonna make sure. So our envelope is complete. Set that aside. We have this piece and this piece. This piece is gonna go in next. So we're gonna add our glue. X marks the spot, a little extra just to secure it in place. Turn it over, open up our card, and get that situated because we need it in place to place our circle. Now our circle is not popping through here. It's just when you open it, this is going to open and this is going to open. So next we have our scallop die, like so. And you can look how easy that is. I mean, this covers up a lot, and so does the scallop in here. I just need to pop it over and know that from here to on this side, I'm going to use score tape. So I'm going to come to this side of the scallop, kind of doing it a little backwards. Sometimes tear tape doesn't want to tear very nicely for me. I find that problem all the time. Even with nails. So I'm going to go over it like so. Release the backings. Release the Kraken, right? No. Just the backings. So it will go onto our card. Now I'm gonna make sure, hold my nail there. That should, oh my gosh, couldn't get any better than that. Now I already have my beautiful bow made, the very last of my soft succulent ribbon here. And I've already put a big old chunky, I wanted something that this was not going to go away. I wanted my bow to stay no matter what. So I pulled out, oh, definitely the right glue. Thought Stampin' Up's old pop-up glue dots. I have a box in my drawer, but I know that my ribbon, you feel tug, it ain't going nowhere. Next, we're going to bring in these, the 2021 to 2023 in color opal rounds. I happen to have some left, so we're going to pop one here. These are in, of course, soft succulent. They go beautiful with this card. And we could, I need to, that is bugging me a bit. There, much better. So I could actually, I might do, I just was going to do one right here. And I'm going to stay with that. Why mess with the perfect thing? And guys, it's that simple. That card, believe it or not, is done. Wow. And I thought this card was going to take an awful long time. I almost said at the beginning, get ready, sit yourselves down. It's going to be a long one. But folks, it isn't. Look at this. It's so cool. So you open it. It's a beautiful card. We even completed our envelope. Oh, upside down. So there's our envelope. This is our other envelope. And our other card. So I hope you guys like this fold. It was fun doing. I really enjoyed this. And I hope you guys might take a chance and try it out. It really is not too difficult. It was at first just trying to work out the mechanics of it, but that's all done for you here on this channel. So I hope that you like it well enough to give me a thumbs up, like or share my channel. But even if you don't want to do that, I want to invite you back to my Wonderland. Thank you for watching. Bye bye now.